morning, LinkedIn. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, the world. Coming up on today's show, we have the incredibly talented Eliana Adusei from Eliana King Digital Ltd. And we're really looking forward to seeing Eliana today. So let's pull this off. Hello, Ed.
Hello, Pace. How are you?
Very well, and you?
Very well indeed. I'm excited about today's show.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, we have a Reverend minister on the show today and a digital marketing business consultant extraordinaire. So that's going to be awesome. So if you're out there, guys, you want to say hi to us, want to shout out, just post that in the comments. If you've got any questions for Eliana or us as we go along today, just pop them in the comments and we'll pick them up. And let's see how it rolls, Ed.
Oh, exciting. You know, it's been busy. It's been a busy week at the Cobra Club, a couple of weeks in the Cobra Club. Loads of new people joining, really exciting people. The community's really buzzing along.
Yeah, I think probably we should welcome those new members.
Should we do
think
that?
That'd be a good thing to do, Ed?
Let's give it a go. I've got quite a few to read out.
Okay, all right, get ready. Here you go.
Well, let's welcome Mark Varela, and let's welcome the awesome Philippa Simmons. Let's welcome Emmanuel Safrain, Wendy Morris, Maxwell McKay from G1 Gigabyte, Sean Lennon. That sounds incredibly like John Lennon's son. Anyway, on we go. Richard Jeffcock, Natasha, I'm going to say it wrong, Wyther, Alusu Galamanova, Claire Dushig. Here we go. More to come. Jason Corbett, Catherine Cook, Kylie Burbridge, Donna Bright, Cheryl Atkins, Inns Alves, Eliana, who we're about to meet, who joined on Valentine's Day. Oh, I'm really, really sweet. So welcome everybody to the Cobra Club. Come and get involved and come and meet some fantastic people. So yeah, thank you very much for joining.
Yeah, brilliant. It's buzzing at the moment. So we've got a great community. If you haven't heard about the community, it's the Cobra Club, www.cobraclub.co.uk. If you're out there and you're watching live, then you can always ask questions or get yourself a shout out in the comments.
If you're not quite sure, come along and have a virtual tour. We'll give you a guided tour of the club, show you all about it, no commitment. Come along and meet us. So I'd just like to say another thank you also to some of our wonderful affiliates who are out there promoting the club, and thank you for all of your hard work. Yeah,
as well as all the club leaders putting in a sterling job and creating this great sort of online business community. What's happening quickly, Ed, in the world of Operation Baseline?
Operation Baseline's doing well. So we're working with a few different people. We had a I don't know if things are confidential or not, but here we go. We had a wonderful chat with a lady who's launching products on Amazon, and she's making cakes. So we're helping her to take her business forwards. And another chap who's looking at launching oils, mineral oils through the same channels. So Operation Baseline, it's moving along. And tell you one of the really interesting things is I'm getting a lot of inquiries, Andy, at present about lead generation. So people who, they're very good at what they do, but they're not sat in front of the right people. We can change that world for them. So we can sit you in front of the right people that you want to be in front of, so you can spend your time selling or promoting your business, and lead generation. Yeah, we can do targeted lead generation across a whole range of different media to automate and to get you more business. It's working very well for us.
Brilliant, fantastic. What I'm going to do, Ed, I'm going to play a little intro into Eliana, then we're going to come back for a second, and then about a minute later we'll have Eliana in the club. So this is a little taster of what's coming up in a few minutes' time.
I'm a bit excited.
Are you tired of hardly ever having time for your loved ones? Perhaps you're working multiple jobs. By the time you get home, your children are in bed. Or maybe you have a child with special needs, and their school keeps calling you to come and pick them up because they've had a bad day, and you have to leave your job literally and go and pick your kids up. Perhaps at the end of the month, you're having to rob Peter to pay Paul. Listen, I've come with a solution for you. Over 140,000 people are using this one automated system to generate some 5 figures a month, some 6 figures a month, and others 7 figures a month, all in the comfort of their own home. Why can't you do this as well? Come and have a listen.
Brilliant.
Now I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. So we're going to hear from Eliana any second now. But before we do, let's play this little ditty. And when we come back, Eliana will be in the house.
How exciting.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Awesome.
Welcome, Eliana.
Hello. Thank you, Andrew. Hello, Edward.
Good to see you.
Thank you so much.
So, Eliana, obviously, we found out just a little bit about you, but maybe you could sort of, before we go into your company, a little bit more about your background,
Yes.
where you've been, how you've got to where you are currently with your marketing company.
Yes. So I'm Eliana Adusei, formerly known as ElianaKing Digital Ltd. My background really stems from the financial services industry. So I worked for some major banks prior to being a digital entrepreneur. I actually worked in the public sector for 5 years as well, for an organization called the Serious Organized Crime Agency, which is now the NCA. In 2019, I started to look for ways to work less because I'm a mum, I'm a wife, I've got 2 young children. My firstborn has got special needs. And so that's what led me on the journey of entrepreneurship. Aside of that, I'm also a Reverend minister. And so I always knew I had a calling. And I knew that I needed to be in a position to be able to start that ministry and also really fulfill my passion for looking after orphans and widows. So what best way to do this? For me, it was to set up a company. But that didn't come easily. I stumbled over my mentor. I've got a number of mentors, actually, because I like learning. But I stumbled over a lady's post or short video on Facebook talking about this brilliant digital business that she started. And this is how I got into the whole world of being an online digital entrepreneur. I started this 2 years ago. Yeah.
Brilliant. That sounds, a good thing before we get into the company is, your background and your experience, and, you've done quite a lot of variety of things and helped a lot of people. And that must have been rewarding just in itself, really, just sort of.
Yes. That's correct, Andrew. Very, very rewarding. I had the opportunity to travel. I spent some time in Zimbabwe. I've spent some time in the United States. I'm originally from Ghana, but born in Oxford. And so I love travel, as you probably guessed. And I've met some great people. I'm still meeting great people now, even from being a charity trustee as well. As of 7 months ago, I'm a trustee for a wonderful, wonderful charity looking after Bromley residents, providing health and wellbeing services to them.
Oh, fantastic.
Brilliant.
You're given.
Yes.
So, go on, Ed.
No, I was just going to say, the internet is full of people promising you riches typically trying to take your money. Typically, they're never quite as good as what they sound, and we're all a bit skeptical of them.
That's correct.
So that must be something that when people come to you, that they're maybe bitten by or shy of, or so how does an idiot like me know what's good to do and what's not good to do? I mean, you advise on that, do you? Or I presume you've tested and tried what you're doing, so you can actually demonstrate real things.
Yes, that's correct. The automated system we use is proven. It's been around for 7 years. And it started off, the idea actually came from two men, Canadian men, who created this automated system from just two people. It's now grown to 147 plus K plus people, 147K plus people from around the world using the system.
Wow.
Pardon?
147,000 people using it.
147,000.
That's huge growth.
Yes.
And what kind of system is it? Is it a system to grow a business? Is it a system of lead gen?
Yes, it's a mixture of things. There's a bit of lead gen in there. It's based on a franchising model. So 80% of the work for people wanting to be entrepreneurs is already done, thanks to the system. So in the business model, you have a website built for you. There are technicians at the back who will build the website for you. We've got weekly masterminds. The system is hooked to various platforms like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. And so we teach you how to do the step-by-step advanced social media advertising.
And do I need to be a really extrovert person to make these things work? I mean,
no, not at all. We have grandmothers and grandfathers, to put it bluntly, in the using the system, and it can be anybody from the age of 18 right up to 80 plus, because we teach you how to do it, and you don't need any.
And you're selling a product or a service as such, are you?
So at the back end, the products actually sit at the back end. So it's a mixture of network marketing as well as affiliate marketing. So the companies that we're affiliated with have been around for anywhere from 10 to 50 plus years, in the area of health, travel, and what's the other one? Digital cards and gifts. So that's where we make the money from. But at the front end, we're teaching people how to use the various platforms like TikTok, Facebook, YouTube to attract people to come and have a look at a model to see if it's a fit for them.
Yeah. So in essence, it's a business in a box. I mean, you're
That's
taking
correct. Precisely.
You guys are the instruction manual that shows me how to do it. So I don't need to have any experience of running a business in the past.
Exactly. Right? Yeah.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Yes.
So you're looking for people who are, everybody would like to have some extra income.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, like me, I could do this. I feed so many people by the grace of God in the African continent. This is a way for me to be hooked into different sectors, if I can call it that, and have that, that benefit of earning from multiple streams, because we can earn from up to 5 streams of income. And to your point about the skepticism, I mean, I am myself, I've been ripped off in the past before I came over this opportunity. I tried crypto. I, put a deposit down and saw nothing. I tried selling, actually physically selling health like supplements. But then I wasn't good at, doing the hard sell, although I really truly believed in the product, but I just couldn't sell it to other people. Sadly.
You should have come to Operation Baseline. We would have sorted you out.
Yes, and I didn't know Cobra Club existed at that time. Yeah, but with this, it allows me, or it would allow anyone that is even currently working to have the business. It's a business in the box, and it works by itself.
So the time that I put into it is up to me. I.e., so it's not a 9 to 5. It's a
no. It's not a 9 to 5. You can. All you need is about 2 hours. I spend about 3-4 days. I don't work weekends. And so, all you need is about 2 to 3 hours, you know, you can work it as per your schedule and fit it with your family life.
Yeah.
What would a typical day look like, Eliana? Sort of when you're working on it, what would, you know, if I'm out there thinking about, I need to do something, you know, we've met loads of people at the moment that have been made redundant. They're looking for things. So what would a typical, you know, and they haven't been in the digital marketing world or social media world. So what would like a typical day look like for someone getting involved with this?
Yeah, so the step-by-step training can take anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks to complete. And it's a lifetime access to a training portal, so you can keep going back to it as it gets updated regularly. So a typical day for a new person, you know, you would have to, what people need to understand is you have to turn up for your business. Even though it's an online business, you do have to create good habits. You have to, you know, wake up, get yourself ready, be posting regularly to get that visibility on the various platforms, because people have to trust that the business is viable for them to want to get involved. And so you have to be seen to post inspirational quotes, maybe some hobbies of yours that you like, sharing some experiences that you've had with your family. Maybe you've gone to a wonderful destination for a holiday, just sharing a bit about your personal life. So
and you guide me how to put that together, because you know, someone who's never done that, even that before, can be daunting.
Yes.
Okay.
That's correct. And everyone gets a mentor and a coach throughout their business journey, which is the great thing.
And that's someone who's actually doing it, so they can, they can see that it's actually happening.
Yeah.
A large investment. So if I am that person who's maybe struggling and wanting to sort of get into this, money can be the biggest barrier to these things. Is that? Tell me how you help me through that.
Yeah, so the business program is $149, which is refundable. You have 30 days to come and check out the community, speak to as many people as possible.
Oh, that's good.
And it's refundable if you study the business model and you think, actually, this isn't for me. You can, you know, get a refund within 30 days.
That's very good.
Aside of that, to be plugged into the products that are at the back, in those sectors I mentioned, the initial investment is anywhere between $350 right up to $10,000 plus. You know,
but you don't have to start at that.
Pardon?
You don't have to start at 10,000 plus.
No, you don't have to start. That's the beauty of the model. You don't have to start. You start where your strength, you know, your financial power allows you to start from. And some people start small. Maybe they might start with a travel stream, which is, I believe, actually it's been reduced to $250. And yeah, you can, as you make money from that, you can decide that actually I want to build in the other components, which they all complement each other. So
I suppose most people, you know, if they dream about having a business that can support them and their family, and they can give back to communities, etc. And you know, a lot of people, it's not about necessarily huge personal wealth; it's about what they can do with that personal wealth, which is the important thing. Money itself isn't very attractive; it's what you do with the money, which is attractive. And so people can allow themselves to actually start to visualize and actually start to dream forwards by using your method. Is that right?
That's correct. And yes, and we help with that by having that mentorship and coaching, but also, you know, equally important is the weekly masterminds that we have. We run weekly masterminds, and you know, there are people that come or presenters on those masterminds who've been doing this for longer, you know, for 7 years plus, who can then give you tips on how to grow your business as well.
That's really good. I know that starting a business, Andy and I have started businesses, and you get to days whereby, because business doesn't, you know, it doesn't happen suddenly.
Yes,
you know, instantly. It's a game, and sometimes I think to have someone that you can talk to, where you can say, "I'm here."
Yes,
it might be very low. I want to get to here.
Yes,
and to visualize that for someone who hasn't experienced it is daunting.
Yes.
But actually, you know, to work with a mentor who can actually help you to understand that vision, help you to understand the small steps that you need, the little tiny steps that you need to do to get to that point, and then from that point forwards, if you want to, because some people are quite content with a small income. It's absolutely fine. Some people want to earn a lot of money, and that's absolutely fine. It's finding the balance that's right for you personally. Would you say?
Yeah. That's correct. And we talk a lot about mindset because like you said, some people may come into this with that whole, they're not quite sure, but they want to give it a try.
Yeah.
And so we have a book club, for example, which we run every quarter. We have competitions, books, business books to read from other entrepreneurs who've been entrepreneurs for 20 plus or longer amount of years to learn from, because mindset is key. If the head is not working right, then the rest of the body is powerless. So yeah, we talk a lot about mindset as well.
And what sort of results? I mean, obviously, nothing is guaranteed ever
That's
in
right.
business, but and obviously it's down to the efforts that you put in. But there must be some good success stories within the organization.
Yes, that's you're spot on. The success stories are endless. We have people as young as 25, 26 being retirees after being in the business for about 18 months, 2 years. Really, you get what you put into it, if I'm honest. And so if you want, maybe it's important that you set your goals. You have to know what you want to achieve over the next year, 2 years, 5 years, and make a plan to get there. And so typically people are earning anywhere from 5 figures a month, and it can go up to, we have people that are top earners earning 7 5 figures to 7 figures plus a month.
And I would imagine most of those people never believed that would happen before they started.
No.
So they've gone on the same journey as if I started with you today, I'm going on the same journey as these successful people have gone on and doing the same things.
Yes, that's correct. Because the system is standardized. It's the same system that everybody uses. It's the effort that you put into it, the attitude that you turn up to your business with, your eagerness to learn. You have to keep reading, keep walking in humility. There are people, always believe that there are people that you may know a bit, but there are people that you always meet somebody that knows more than you, and appreciating that actually there are people with different skills and backgrounds that you can learn from.
Those skill sets that you're learning are skill sets for life anyway. So it's
yes,
in yourself, and if you're running a second job that's nothing to do with with your business, those skill sets are going to be able to be transferred across into whatever you're doing, I suppose.
Yes, that's correct. Some years back, if you had said to me that I was going to be doing video advertising, or even using pictures, or even showing my bits about my family, I would have been very reluctant. Like, no, that's not going to happen. But I'm doing it now, and it's fun. You make it fun, and you meet a wide range of people from different backgrounds. We've got people in Haiti, Hawaii, and all these exciting places, all using this one system to generate funds for different reasons, missionary work. I use it to, help my orphans and widows and my own family. So, you have to, we talk a lot about your why. Why do you want to be an entrepreneur? Because like you said, businesses, there are different seasons in business, and your why is what will keep driving you.
Yeah, it's important to have that purpose, isn't it? Because
yeah,
and
definitely.
I suppose with the way that the internet's moving forwards, and getting better, and AI's coming in, and there are lots of different ideas coming into the internet the whole time, which you can capitalize upon if you know about them.
Yes,
so by working with people like yourself, you can understand how these things work.
Yes,
and actually, that's fantastic knowledge to have, because if you stand still and never change, and never look around and keep doing what you always did,
yes,
you probably always get what you always got.
yes,
Probably stay where you are. So the only thing that's actually got to change is a mental decision to change your view. Those skill sets you have in the previous work that you're doing, or whatever in your life skills. I mean, one of the things that I get quite often is people say to me, I'm only a housewife, or I'm only this. Heck, that's fantastic skill sets that you can bring to business. People just need to have the sort of almost like the permission internally to be able to sort of take those skills and put them into practice in the rest of the world. And that's why having mentors around you is
it's very key,
important, because they can help to identify those and say, actually, you're better than me at this. Let me show you how you can use that.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I found it quite interesting that a coach I've had in the business, she's been in much longer than myself, and you know, she's only getting used to video advertising now, you know, so everyone is having something to learn, you know, it's whether you want to learn, because there are many things to learn and to, you know, improve what you already know. So
and I suppose that's one of the benefits of having money, isn't it? So if you have income, that can help you to have time, and time that you can then spend on improving yourself moving forwards. I've been working with a lot of doctors recently, and you know, they all spend money and time working on what they call CPD, continual professional development. So same with architects, the same with engineers, same with everybody. They're continually improving their knowledge in order to do the jobs that they're doing. And if you don't do that, then you stay where you are, and everybody else moves forward. So
that's correct. That's correct. It's quite interesting that you mentioned those particular professions, because we have a lot of engineers, doctors, nurses, who are eager to learn about digital marketing. You know, it excites them. They work such long hours, and the idea of having automation or an automated business, it really does appeal to those sort of professions as well. You know, those who work long hours. And as they say, you know, madness is, you know, doing the same thing and expecting a different result.
Definitely, automation is definitely where it's at these days. If you can automate your business, you know, 70% of it, then you know that's a great place to start, especially in this digital age and you know world of AI. But even when you go and talking about video and you know having someone to support you, I mean, when we started, I suppose the Gritty Business Show and doing live stuff and seeing yourself on screen and the whole it's a different kind of world, isn't it? And
it is, yes.
A lot of people just have never been in that world before, of how you either promote your products or your business through yourself. So you know, network referral marketing. The world's got a lot smaller in terms of how easy it is to connect with people these days. And, yeah, no, it's just interesting where it's all heading at the moment, and you know, plenty of opportunities out there for people to get involved. So really, sort of in terms of sort of, you know, your ideal sort of client, I suppose, is that person that's really got, maybe they're lost direction at the moment, not sure what to do. They've got a job but they're not making ends meet, or say they could be a housewife sat at home all day, or working hard at home, should I say, have a few hours in the day to have what we call a side hustle going on.
Yes, I like that too.
No, it is good, because lots of people now they're doing sort of 3 or 4 different things to generate revenue.
And you can imagine the strength that takes to do that. You know, there are people, I mean, I don't wish to stereotype in any way, but just from the backgrounds and the people that I've met, majority of even nurses or the kind of professions that work long hours, some immigrants are working 2, 3 plus jobs. You know, maybe they're doing a cleaning job there, and then they're having to rush to be a teaching assistant and be a carer. And after a while, that can take a toll on your well-being as well. So, you know, going digital is a great way to just, you know, you might not know where the stairs will take you, but it's just taking that first step, just to see if it's a fit. And for most people, it tends to be very, very, very rewarding as well.
And there's a big difference between making money and earning money.
Yes.
So, you know, to have a regular income is a good thing.
Yes.
But it can stifle you into a belief that that's where you are, and that's pegged to you, and that's your level. And actually, you're making money or giving a service for somebody else. And to have your own business where you're actually investing into that business to make money for yourself.
Yes.
The second you start making money, there is actually no ceiling to what you can do. So it's to start, and you can break those down. I want to earn £100, and then I want to earn £200. I want to earn But actually, if you can earn £200, you can probably earn £10,000. There's no difference. It's just
Yeah.
the application of deciding that you want to make money rather than earn money. And to do that on your own is daunting. But to do that in a community where you're supported and loved and helped is a completely different game. You know, that's a fantastic thing that you offer.
Yes, I mean, community is key. Like you said, sometimes it can be quite lonely being in business alone. You know, it's the
but that's why the Cobra Club is so successful. It's exactly that. You know, in the fact that we're all self-employed, we're all running our own businesses, but actually to do that in a community whereby you can have support when you need it, it's fantastically beneficial.
Brilliant. And that one-on-one support is absolutely amazing. You know, one-on-one. You know, I've met so many people this week alone and had one-to-ones with people in the Cobra Club. I'm absolutely loving it, as they say.
It's a buzz.
Now, Eliana, what we do each week, we've got a couple of things coming up, but obviously we've been talking about, you know, why going digital is a necessity in these sort of current times, and obviously the offering that you sort of present with your fantastic sort of opportunity and company. But sort of what 3 tips would you give to new entrepreneurs? Don't answer me just yet. I'm going to play this little video. So when we come back, we'll find out your top 3 tips you would give to new entrepreneurs.
That was lovely. I was about to say
I love it.
So what's your advice, Eliana, your top 3 tips to give to new entrepreneurs?
Yes, I'll say be consistent. You know, being an entrepreneur, especially an online entrepreneur, you can't get into bad habits. You might wake up and decide to stay in your pajamas all day, or not even have a wash and you're straight on your computer. You know, you have to break out parts of your day, do different small steps, small duties or activities spread across your day. And, you know, you have to show up. People need to see you, whether it's LinkedIn or whatever platform you choose. You just have to be consistent, posting material, whether it's a short video or a blog, a short story, just to raise awareness on what you're doing, but also fun, you know, make it fun as well. So I say being consistent is the first tip. And being persistent, because as we said in business, there are different seasons, and, you know, don't quit at the first sign of trouble or an obstacle. You know, you have to keep going, and you have to, and this is why, you know, being in a community really helps with that. So I say be consistent, be persistent, you know, tenacious. And the last thing, be coachable. You know, I think if not for my love for learning and constantly thriving to be better and do better, I probably wouldn't have come into contact with the Cobra Club. You know, I was posting material when somebody, you know, approached me and said, "Oh, have you heard about the Cobra Club?" I said, "No," and here I am. You know, so I think being coachable is also very key. Being willing to learn new things, so you're not stagnant, and that allows you to meet a load of people in the process as well.
Definitely.
Brilliant. That's great advice.
That's really, really good advice. And it's interesting, isn't it, that people are often consistent in their life, and they don't recognize that consistency. So, for instance, if you've got young children, you know, every morning you get up, every morning you get them dressed, every morning they look good, every morning you feed them, and these are all successes. You know, so you start the day actually success, achievement.
Yeah.
It's just understanding how that mindset can continue into your business.
Yes, that's great.
Brilliant.
Definitely.
Now, Eliana, we also like to find out a little bit about our guests. So we're going to give you about, I don't know, 20 seconds or so to have a think about this. We know you're a Reverend minister, so but everyone must have another secret talent.
So that's you on the spot.
I
What's
know.
your talent, Eliana?
Secret talent. I love singing. I don't know.
Brilliant.
Yes, I used to be in a choir. I've not done lead singing yet, but I was, part of a choir, and I enjoy songs. I enjoy singing. So yeah, that I guess would be my secret
Yeah.
talent.
Would you like? We've had it here before on the show. You don't have to, but we have had people sing on the show, but you don't have to.
No, I really have been put on the spot.
You want to ask Andrew about his rap?
Well, yeah.
I hear that rap.
Back in the early days, I put together a Cobra Club rap, which I presented at the Cobra Club one day.
Oh wow, I'd love to watch that. I need to go and look for that.
Yeah, it's out there somewhere on the internet, I'm sure. But well, maybe one day it will come back and I'll repeat it.
But it's interesting talking about a choir, because a choir is a really, really good way of demonstrating community.
Yes.
So when you're singing on your own, I mean, I'm pretty average at singing, but in a choir you elevate yourself to another level.
Yes.
In a choir, you're part of the community, and you become something more than what you are, and that's a thing very similar to joining a business community or getting support in your community. It's you become a better version of yourself whilst you're with that support, with that mentoring, with that training, that's
absolutely true.
It's a lovely, and it's just a warm, lovely feeling inside of yourself.
It is.
That's addictive.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you one more question, Eliana, so that maybe this is going to be a little bit easier, but let's give it a go. You're going to get about 40 seconds to think about this. So let's find out what Eliana thinks about this. So here we go.
Okay.
So, that's amazing. Where would you go in history, or what time?
I think I'd love to go to the times of when the pyramids were. Can I use the word built? Because there's still some mysteries around the pyramids, and so I'd love to go to those times.
Talk to Andy about those. I'll give you all sorts of theories.
Yeah, that's for another show, that one. No, that's great, wouldn't it? Going back.
I was watching a great program on that the other day where there were whole communities, obviously, for people who were building them, and they can excavate those communities, and you can sort of see that actually they were really well supported and really well looked after, and really appreciated for the work that they did, which is contrary to the belief that they were whipped and enslaved. And actually they were really highly regarded people who were supported by the Egyptians to achieve these great feats.
I think that it's just amazing what was done at that time, So I think that's where I'd like to go, just to uncover some mysteries.
I'd like to talk to people who thought of building it and what they were trying to achieve before they did, because then you'd understand so much more about them as well, which is
that's correct.
Fascinating times.
Thank you, Eliana. Now, we're rapidly running out of time. So let's say I was interested in your offering, Eliana. How would I go about? What would be the next step? Can I have a free consultation? How would I get hold of you?
Yes, I'm doing more one-to-ones now. So people have a choice, really. I'm open to have a Zoom call with people that are interested, slot in 30 minutes just to find out the steps. But traditionally, people tend to go straight to www.elianaking.com, put your name and email address, and agree or consent to us sending you more information. And we invite you to an information session, which is 90 minutes long, to have a chance to meet some people who are in the community and what the business or the automation has done for them. And yeah, the next step would be to then purchase the business program and see if it's a fit. If it's not, you get refunded. If it is, then we start the ball rolling. Training. Yeah.
So but that initial discussion with you and if you like your time, they have for free.
Yes, for free.
That's amazing.
Free. Yeah,
that's really, really, really amazing, because it's so hard
to enjoy those actually
and ask the right questions. You know, it's so hard to actually speak to a human sometimes and actually ask the real questions. You know, that you want to ask, that you want to dig into. That's a fantastic opportunity.
Yes, because that's an opportunity to learn more. You know, come with questions, and the more questions you ask, the more the more information you get, the more informed you are. So yeah, I'm open to having those one-to-ones.
Awesome. Thank you, Eliana.
Thank you, Eliana. Yeah, it's been great to have you on the show today.
Thank you so much. I feel very honoured and humbled at the same time.
We'll get you back at some point. So
we've learned a lot.
So much.
It's great.
Yeah, thank so brilliant. So that's Eliana Adusei. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Andrew.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Wow, what an inspiration!
Yeah, awesome.
What a fantastic person to meet. I'm full of whoa.
Yeah,
get up and go.
Yeah, the feel good factor.
It's just, you know what's lovely is that Eliana clearly enjoys what she does, and it's so nice to meet people who are actually passionate about their business and care. And if you want to do a job, why not do something that's great fun and you work with great people? What a great opportunity. It's what happens at the Cobra Club all the time. That support, that love is just great.
In droves. There's something I want to sort of quickly talk about, Ed, which is an event coming up on the 2nd of March, Thursday, 2nd of March. We have an open day for the Cobra Club. There is lots of events going on, so just quickly run through some of these events that are happening. If I can find the actual pictures, here we go. So we have a LinkedIn surgery with Naomi Johnson's happening at 9 a.m. I should have had this up on my screen. We have Logan doing his marketing workshop taking place at 10 a.m. We have Lamara doing her event, I think 1 p.m. We have a goal setting workshop happening at 12 p.m. We've got an SEO event that's happening, I think, at 10 a.m. it says there, which is good. We've also got a website design tips and tricks. Ed's going to be running his sales strategy event or sales workshop, which is going to be good. Plus, there's 2 other networking events happening during the day. So we've got the 300 Club from Chris, who's happening that day. So lots of networking. And we've got the Business Generator with Kath Kirkland. So if you go to www.cobraclub.co.uk, go to our events page, go and get yourself a free ticket for that event. And that's going to be awesome.
Yep.
And
you can just come along and experience all of that expertise.
Yeah. And also, Ed, coming up on the 1st of March, we have the Wonder Women Ladies Business Networking event run by the incredibly talented Louise Montblat.
We love Louise.
So that happens monthly. So yeah, plenty of reasons.
Yeah, the Wonder Women event, the feedback from that afterwards is immense. It's such a great event. Just women in business doing really, really well, sharing tips and tricks and working together. It's a great event. Really, really good.
Yeah.
Totally recommend.
But there was one question, Ed. We all like knowledge, don't we? And we all like to learn in business. And I was really sort of wondering what your wise words are for today, Ed.
Well, I'm gonna refer to some of the people that we've met today. So Eliana and Louise Montblanc. These are really powerful business people who I think would echo. You know, we went back in history a bit, Andy, and we spoke about history. There's Eleanor Roosevelt was quite an inspiration in her time. And what she said is that you should learn from the mistakes of others. You can't live long enough to make them yourself. And that's going right back to what Eliana's saying, is in a community surrounded by experts, you don't need to make mistakes that other people have made in business. You can learn from those mistakes to accelerate yourself further forwards quicker. And that's what happens in the Cobra Club. That's what happens at things like the Wonder Woman event. That's what happens on Thursday, the 2nd of March, you know, when we've got a whole open day full of experts. Now, as people, we have a choice. We either say, nah, I can do it all myself and I know better than everybody else. But actually, to be successful, you learn from mistakes of others. And then you can be successful. You can try and test your ideas with good people. And you may not like what they say, but you'll learn every single time you do it. And if you go to the big sort of people that we talk about in business, you know, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and people like this, the first thing they'll say is surround yourself with experts, surround yourself with people who know what they're doing. That's how they make their businesses strong. So I would go back in time and forwards in time to now and spend my time with people who are experts. Spend my time understanding, because then I can learn and I can get better. So yeah, no, I'm inspired tap today, but it's a historical fact, you know, and you can fight it all you like, but actually, if you learn from those around you who are doing it, who have made mistakes, you can only get better. Thomas Edison did the same thing. He kept trying until he succeeded with the light bulb. You know, the light bulb wasn't the first thing he invented. It took him a lot of effort to get that light bulb invented. And he did jolly well out of it, you know. So it's try, find, surround yourself with experts so you can succeed. And the club is full of the Cobra Club. It's full of experts. It's full of really good people who are so generous with their time. And in fact, we would like to refer to those people probably as heroes, wouldn't we, Andy? So if you had to select a hero in the Cobra Club last week, who would you choose? I'm riding my horse.
Get off the horse now, Ed. So we've met someone quite inspirational in the last couple of weeks, and so my hero of this week is going to be Philippa Siddons from PS Assist, sort of virtual assistant sort of company. She's come in, and yeah, she's exactly what being in the Cobra Club is all about. Just getting involved, getting stuck in. Yeah, it's just enthusiastic, helping people, and yeah, and I'm sure that journey is going to be a really positive one in the Cobra Club for her and the people in the Cobra Club. So
she would echo a lot of actually what Eliana's saying, you know, which is, you know, automate, you know, and the VA side of things that she does. You know, people think I don't need a full-time VA. Of course you don't, but you might need help for an hour. You might need help for half an hour. And people like Philippa, because they're experts in what they do, can help you to make your business successful. So yeah, Philippa is hats off, fantastic last week. She's been so impressive in the Cobra Club.
Yeah, no, it's great to see, and you know, inspirational. So thank you so much, Philippa. You're my hero of the week.
Woo!
Yeah. So yeah, I think we're sort of running out of time, Ed. I think it's been a great show today. I want to thank Eliana once again.
Totally.
Truly inspirational. If you're out there and you're looking for something new and different, and you don't feel like you've got that support to make something happen, go and check out Eliana at ElianaKing.com, or give her a call on her mobile, or check out her website ElianaKing.com. So
or come to the Cobra Club and spend some time with her here. You know, you absolutely, you know, that's what we're all about. It's about sharing. Don't be alone. Come and get involved.
Come and get involved. Yeah, you've got to make the first step happen. Just come and make it happen.
Absolutely.
In terms of the Cobra Club, we're doing a 14-day free trial, so you can come along. It won't even cost you anything. If you like it, you can stay and you can grow your business in that way. And you can meet wonderful people like Eliana, Philippa, and Ed as well.
And Andy.
Brilliant. Okay, Ed. So I think that's it for us. We're going to take a 4-week break, and when we come back in sort of middle of March, end of March, we're going to come back with a whole heap of new guests, a new lineup, etc., etc. So for now, it's over and out. So thanks, everyone. We'll see you again soon. All right.
Cheers.
Bye.
Now you're watching me, yeah, all eyes on me, 'cause I've been living the good life. So come fly with me into my fantasy, and we be loving the good life, good life.
I think this dream now just hit me. Why don't you just go there with me? Surfing the skies and splash in the clouds, dance in the crowds and laugh out loud. Holding your hand, unfolding a plan. 2 souls in a land like gold in a pan. Float in the breeze or soak in the sea. Come go there with me where we both wanna be. Lie on the beach or fly in the streets. I'm trying to keep this vine in the reach. Putting everything I do aside, me and you approach. We can travel to the very end of the universe. You and me are meant to be divine energy. Living with no rules in a pool of serenity. Come be my fantasy, go away with me. Lock us up in a dream and throw away the key. Come on, live this up now. Good life, good laugh, good love now. Come on, live this with me. Good laugh, good love, we live free. Come on, live this up now. Good life, good laugh, good love now. Come on, live this with me. Good laugh, good love, we live free. We need to rise with these new eyes. Pull the disguise off of these blue skies. Lights in the city reflect off the shoreline. When you're living this life, you want more time. Rewind the time, align planets. Ride this comet to a new dynamic.